Nagbabalik ang PTV Sports. Pag-uusapan natin today ang 2025 Open Pickleball Intercollegiate League Pilipinas. Kasama si Ravi Ibay, organizer, Matthew Rillo DLSU Pickleball Team Captain, and men's doubles singles player, Christeline and Encabo, CSB doubles player. Good morning, gentlemen, and Christeline, and welcome to PTV Sports. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you so much for having us.
Yes. First off, Ravi, I have a question for you. Ano ba ang goal nitong 2025 Open Pickleball Intercollegiate League Pilipinas?
Okay, so ang 2025 Open Pickleball Intercollegiate League, basically ang main goal po natin dito is to finally formalize, no? So kumbaga parang sasabihin natin na meron na pong mga teams yung mga colleges, but this time we're formalizing it as a collegiate league, wherein this will be the starting point and the meeting point of all college teams and the entire college community. And this will be sort of like the launch pad for the collegiate pickleball community, and hopefully to get the community going into the more formalized leagues such as UAAP and CAA. So that's basically the entire, yun yung pinaka-goal po natin. Build the community and get it into the Ivy Leagues.
What made you decide to organize this? This is the inaugural staging of pickleball. Besides unifying all the schools, what is the main goal of this tournament?
So nung nagsisimula pa kami, so actually ako, I started pickleball mga after pandemic. We actually started a club in our village. We had a few college players there, and there was really this call. We found out through them that there was this call to finally formalize a tournament for the collegiate league. Kasi I think ang meron lang sa atin right now is the Champions League, the Open. So, you know, people love the sport, and it was fastly growing. It's time to push boundaries and to get into the college scene. So, ayun, we spoke with the PSC. We asked them for if this was a good idea, and through Chairman Pato, we had the support of PSC, and then we just went to it.
How many schools are we expecting to join the inaugural staging of this pickleball intercollegiate competition?
Right now, I think we have 7 schools, but let me name it. Maybe it's 8. Give me a sec. So we have DLSU, we have UST, we have CSB, we have NU, LPU, Mapua, and UP.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, 7 schools.
Oh, that's nice. For Matthew, you're the team captain for DLSU. How are you preparing for this upcoming competition?
We've already started practice. I think we have the full support of the DLSU alumni also, because they're the ones who's really active. They helped us a lot with recruiting players, finding enrolled students who are willing to play, willing to practice with us. And so far, our preparation has gone well, and I think we all know each other because we're from the same school. And the pickleball community is very small also, so we're all familiar with each other one way or another. And then I think it's just a matter of gelling in with each other, and I think we're prepared.
For Crystal, how did you discover your interest for pickleball? I mean, this is a pretty new sport. As a matter of fact, it was only introduced April 2024. I mean, it was formalized with the Philippine Pickleball Federation. So how did you...
Okay, so as for me, I don't have any racket sports background. So I was a figure skater back then. So it's such a new environment for me to play in such a hot environment. And then yeah, so my brother basically invited me to play, and then I was like, I don't want to go, and then I just tried it out for one time, and then I pretty much enjoyed it. It's a beginner-friendly sport talaga.
Oh, that's good. I mean, for a figure skater, were you able to adjust fast here in
Not
pickleball?
really. I was actually telling them all about it earlier. During my first times of playing pickleball, I was videoing myself to check my form and stuff, and then I kept on putting my feet up for some reason, and then now that I watch it, I just find it funny. Yeah, that's that.
For Ravi, with this tournament that you organize, do you think it will help in terms of the promotion of pickleball and how?
I think yes, definitely, because um, as a as an organizer myself, we'd like to contribute to the industry by providing avenues to college scholarships. So basically, that was the underlying theme of why we created this tournament as well, is basically to um, build the community so that when we approach the Ivy League collegiate leagues such as UAAP and CAA, we can show them that, oh, this is possible, it's feasible. The players are here and they already have organizations within their schools. It's just time to formalize it, create a
Right.
varsity program for these students so that students who actually love and play the sport, who have talent to play the sport, I think the pickleball here in the Philippines is fastly growing, that we're winning championships even in the international level. So it's really think that it's high time that the college community starts to integrate pickleball into their sports programs.
Right. You come from different schools, CSB, UP,
Yes.
DLSU. Is it already part of your physical education curriculum in your schools?
Yes, I think for a while it's already been offered in LaSalle. Though it's not very popular because I think it's only offered during the weekends, right? For court availability. But it's already there. And it's it's a very easy sport to learn. I know there's a lot of open play around LaSalle also, around the Makati area, the Manila area. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of players already in LaSalle that play the sport, but don't have an avenue or don't have this way of taking it to the next level, especially in the collegiate stage.
Right. How will you describe pickleball? I mean, for those people who doesn't know what pickleball is.
Okay, so pickleball is actually one of the fastest growing sport right now. I would say it's a mix compound elements of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. And then, yeah, I think like what you really need for pickleball is like strategy and control and placement. Unlike other racket sports na power talaga yung need. So yeah.
I
It's,
see.
like I said earlier po, it's a very beginner friendly game.
Ravi would want to
Yeah,
add
so,
to
so
that.
if I can add, I think that pickleball is a fastly growing sport, but it's also a new sport. And the reason why it's fastly growing is because it's really easy to pick up. So initially it was a sport created for more on the elderly side.
Yes.
So that's the reason why it's easy to pick up. But due to the fast growing popularity of pickleball to the more professional, more amateur, more people were starting to get into it, strategies were starting to develop, it became highly competitive. And I think that's the reason why it became such a popular sport, because it's very easy to get into. Like if you're old, if you're young, you can get into the sport, you can have fun. So yeah.
Yeah, I remember when it was first introduced in our country, it was like sort of a hobby sport. It wasn't really that competitive yet. But for this 2025 Open Pickleball, what are your expectations? Is the atmosphere here more on the friendly side or real competition?
I think it's
Matthew?
very competitive because I think every school wants to win, especially that this is the first tournament, right? This will be looked back upon, right, in the future. And as the pioneers, right, you want to win this tournament. And I know a lot of players joining against a very small community. So some of the players from other schools I'm very familiar with, and some of my teammates are very familiar with also. And these players are also tournament level players. So I think it's going to be difficult on our end, but very competitive. And at the end of the day, really fun also. You know?
Right. How about for Crystal?
Well, yeah, like we said, pickleball is actually it's so fun to play, and yeah, there's always the competitive side. We cannot deny that. But at the end of the day, very social pa rin siya. So yeah, everyone's still, having fun at the end.
Recently, the Philippine Olympic Committee, at the same time, the National Sports Association, has already recognized pickleball as a sport here in our country. How significant is that development for the community, Ravi?
I think that's very significant because that changes things, right? It becomes more credible. And as a new sport, this is kind of the goal of the entire community, the entire industry. Same as with esports, right? We want to make this more credible. how can we compete against other sports that are more credible? How can we make this more professional? So those are the things that we strive to be here in pickleball. And I think by having a college community, having more players into the game, people can pick up the sport when they're in college. You just increase the opportunity for credibility when that happens.
Right. Currently, we have 7 teams to join the inaugural staging of the 2025 Open Pickleball. But in the future, how do you see this tournament?
Our vision for this tournament is that we want to build the communities first. So we want to create an atmosphere that's very open to everyone. So as much as we want it as professional as possible, we want amateurs to have avenues to become professional. So that's basically the entire advocacy of the league. So once we build these communities, we start to lobby it to the UAAP and the NCAA. And after we lobby it to the UAAP and the NCAA, we can start to provide avenues for younger athletes who come from grassroots programs to study in quality education schools in the Philippines. So basically, that's the main goal.
Definitely, you guys represent the youth. How do you think that you've mentioned about grassroots program? So how will you be able to? You think your plans to expand your programs from the different parts of the Philippines?
Basically, first, we'd like to focus on sustainability. So how can we make this more sustainable for the youth? Like, pickleball is a very sustainable sport, I would say, compared to other sports like golf, for example, and fencing. So I think that's the main goal of us, of our league. How can we make it more sustainable? How can we grow it? How can we find partners in, let's say, other provinces such as in Visayas, such as in Mindanao? So those are basically what's on our mindset right now. But as of that, we haven't really gotten to that stage yet.
How about for your schools, Matthew, in LaSalle? How do you promote pickleball so that a lot of college students become more interested with the sport?
Yeah, I think for LaSalle, what's missing is a proper club.
Okay.
It's difficult to form a varsity team because it's not a UAAP sport yet. So I think the first step is to create a club that supports the team, that provides an avenue for players inside the LSU to play against each other, to play with each other, and to help each other grow also, right? When we also want to do coaching, maybe like establish really a grassroots program within LaSalle, right? And you know how the college system works, right? So even from high school, hopefully this transitions into high school also, and then we get younger players to go to LaSalle for the pickleball program, right? I know there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of like really young players that are really good at pickleball. And I think it's a sport also that you can play while playing other sports, right? So if you're a tennis player, you can also play pickleball on the side, badminton player, diba? So I think it's just providing that opportunity for people in LaSalle or students in LaSalle to, and it starts with the club.
Right. How about for Crystal?
It's pretty much the same for Benilde, but the only the difference with LaSalle and Benilde is that we don't have pickleball classes yet for PE. And then actually when I saw the poster for PICL, I was like, oh, I really want to join this, but I had no idea who to contact and stuff. So I kept on asking around with the tennis players, and then they were asking me if there was a club already, and I was like, no, I asked around. So yeah, pretty much the same for LaSalle.
Oh, that's interesting. So that you reached out.
I reached out to the one who posted it on the Facebook group, and then he directed me to Sir Stephen Fernandez, the sports director of the
Goes to show that social media is very powerful in terms of promotion. Yes, Ravi, you want to add something?
Yeah, and I think I would like to add to that. The aspect here that is mostly unseen in the scenes, right, is really empowering these college students, because when you're starting something like this, it's really the college students that spearhead the initiative of the teams. So I think we can look at it in the aspect of empowering our youth as well. in the college scene and trying to build the industry with them,
I
not just
like
for
that.
them.
Empowering the students through pickleball.
Exactly, yeah.
Finally, do you have any message, or please do invite our viewers to support the 2025 Pickleball Open? Let's start with Ravi.
Yeah, so the event is going to be in Quantum Clubhouse, Alabang. So for all the South people here, you're invited to join us. There's also a food concessionaire there, so we can have lunch there. And we'd like to thank PTV for supporting us. This is actually a really big thing. Thank you, PTV, for supporting us as our media partner. We'd also like to thank our sponsors as well. And yeah.
Matthew?
I'd like to thank the Lasallian community, the Lasallian Pickleball Alumni Association for supporting us. I reach out to all LaSalle students, LaSalle alumni to watch us this November 15 to support our team. And to also reach out if you want to join our future club and to help build the community of pickleball in DLSU.
Crystal?
Okay, so same goes with the Lasallian Vanillian community. Okay, so guys, let's make this big. Pickleball is super fun, and I encourage you guys to try it. It's super fun. Yun lang. Thank you so much.
Yay, we're hoping for the best. Good luck.
Thank you,
and
thank you.
thank you for joining us here at PTV.
Thank you for having us also.